morning, gang. I was a relaxed child when I was a kid, so learning how to do my curly hair in my 30s has been a wild ride. Before everybody gets their panties in a wad, you do what you want with your hair, I do what I want with mine, and preferably I like my hair not having to do a lot to it so I can manage it, which is why I wear braids all the time. Prior to wearing braids, I wore sew-ins when I was a professional dancer for most of my career because it was, again, easier to do and to sweat through on game days for me than anything else. Today I'm going into the dance studio, but I want to do more of a full beat, I guess. Because for me, when my hair is curly, it makes me look a lot younger than I'd like to look, like childish like. So we're gonna give it a little glam. Nothing too dramatic on the eyes, but I'm doing my eyes first because I'm doing a full-ish type glam. I first set my eyes with concealer and then a translucent powder, just so it doesn't budge. Dance studio days are long days, if you know what I mean. Very simple eyeshadow situation. I'm kind of just gonna give my lids a little bit of color so that they aren't translucent. And I've been digging just taking a little shimmer like this and going on the lid like that. Very simple, nothing crazy type vibes. Most people add the shimmer last, but I just go through with a little bit of a deeper color and put it in the crease to blend it into the shimmer so that it just is like one cohesive little mess. And under my eyelids, I take a little shadow and kind of hit right under my waterline as like a little bleed with the same color plus a little bit darker version of the color on my lids, just to kind of tie the two together. I don't know what it is, but I can't stand when an eye looks separated. So now I'm gonna go through and base my face. I used L'Oreal's Pro Balance 108 and a 108.5. So they look kind of like that, and then I mix them in together because I have that awkward complexion. No one has a matching color. And before you assume, I've already tried everything even remotely close, including Fenty Beauty, to the point where the Sephora lady was like, yeah, you're the first person I've ever seen it not work on. I'm loving this L'Oreal Luminous bronzer, and I'm gonna warm it up on my skin. You can apply it directly to your face, but I've been loving the way this is coming out when I've done it this way lately. So I go here and then I just hit my cheekbones. I'm probably gonna add a little more. For the cameras, we warmed it up on our skin. And so now we're just gonna apply it directly to our face. And then blend it in towards the hairline. And I'm a nose sculpture girl. I don't have any quote unquote things I don't like about my nose. I just like to sculpt it. And today, since like I said, I'm going with the drama, we're gonna go in with a little deeper bronzer this is actually a concealer that I use because I know it stays very well. I've been using it for years, but I just want a little bit of a deeper pigment for today. Go back and place a few little dots underneath my eyes near the inside, and then finish my nose and forehead, and then there, just for the deep color. Let that blend all in. And this is the most pigmented blush that I've ever used, so I only use 2 dots on my cheeks and blend those out because, again, it's a very peachy pigment. And I'm not big on the blush still. I always have worn blush, but I'm not a super blushy cheek person. Now we're gonna set the face with, this is Makeup by Revolution, or Revolution Makeup. Let me see. I use this all the time. It's their baking powder, which as a dance teacher, when I'm in the studio, I always want to be ready if I want to film content, number one, which I always do on Tuesdays. Today's Tuesday. And then number 2, I don't want to look like a crazy person with my makeup coming off and bleeding off and dripping off when I sweat. So I always set my face when I'm going into the dance studio. Plus me, I don't know what it is about my skin, but it itches whenever I do a non-matte face. I kind of just hit our brighter places first, but because I'm going for long wear today, I'm gonna touch this all over my face before I apply my bronzer to set my cream. And if you're looking for longevity with your makeup wear, I 12 out of 10 recommend cream then powder on everything before you try to set your face. So if you go cream first, set the cream with the equal powders, and your makeup will just wear much longer regardless. So if you just try just powder, it's just a different kind of wear when you don't go cream first. So now we just went in with the bronzer, and we're gonna go back in with the blush. So again, juice the cheeks up. I swear by this mascara, the Falsies mascara. I've been using it since I was in high school, so you're talking a solid like 16 years, longer than that. I probably started using it when I was in 10th grade. So 10th grade would have been 2008. My brother graduated in 2007. So yeah, 2008. So almost 20 years of using the same mascara. Another cool thing about setting underneath your eyes is, it's really easy to fix something like that because, hold on, the powder is there. So then you just go like that and you don't have to redo your entire face. Onto the lip color. I'm a lip liner and chapstick kind of girl. So I just line my lips and chapstick and voila. Now all I have to do is take my hair down and we'll see kind of what we're working with and how I like the vibes. Just, yeah, for sure. Okay, I can tell that my curls are kind of drying here. I need to like tighten those up a little bit. But for the most part, this is our studio look of the day. I guess this is it. My alter ego has been unlocked. We're curly for another 24 hours and then it's a wrap. But happy Tuesday.